Yo, what is good YouTube? It's your boy Blocks, back at it with another video. And if you just got here, make sure you drop below, make sure you like up the video, and if you're new, please subscribe. The last 4 weeks have been absolutely crazy, both on this channel and on my TikTok. Ever since I started streaming 2K20 again, I've had 2 or 3 videos hit 1,000 views. I had another video hit 100 likes for the first time, and on TikTok I had a 160,000 viewed video. So I just want to thank everybody that's been a fan of mine over the last couple of years. Nice to see this channel finally pick up again. And this is a video I meant to drop a long time ago. I know I told you guys I was going to drop it a while ago. I did come down with a sickness. I'm not sure if it was COVID or not. And I also dislocated my finger last week, so I wasn't able to get the video, but finally we got part 2 of our trip to Florida. This trip was absolutely insane, and this was actually some of the most fun stuff we did was in this video. You get to see my real reactions to the water slides we went down, also SeaWorld, and there's another one where we are actually swimming with fish, including stingrays. It was absolutely amazing. If you've not done something like that, man, I absolutely recommend it. Now let's get into it. This, of course, is SeaWorld that you're looking at here. This place was actually very cool. We didn't actually get to go on much because the day we went here, it was so hot, so warm. We just wanted to get back to the hotel. But this one here, this is something that if you do have time, definitely check it out. There is one ride that I did actually manage to clip, and it was actually very fun. Very long waits though. This one here, we had to wait about 45 minutes. But as you can see, the scenery, it's a beautiful, beautiful place. This ride here though, this is called Infinity Falls. This ride was actually really cool, and this is something to really cool you off. But of course, knowing our luck, we did wait 45 minutes in a line just to get stuck on the ride. But it actually goes pretty high, as you can see. This one though was definitely probably one of the more cool rides there, so we had to check it out before we left. Of course, I'm not sure how many rides I was going to be allowed my camera on as well, so this was definitely a ride we had to check out. They even have a lift that's going to be coming up, but this place was actually pretty cool. Again, this is a place that I definitely recommend. Just make sure you either get a fast pass or be prepared to wait a little bit, because the lines are pretty long. As you see here, this is the lift coming up here. But yeah, this one was pretty cool. And as it drops you, you can almost see straight down. It did have a pretty steep hill. I've been on these rides before, but nothing quite like this. This one was actually more cool than the other ones. But I did think we were going to get a little more wet than what we did. But still, this is definitely a ride to check out if you do happen to go to SeaWorld. But here it is here. Here's the drop. It was pretty cool though. And that's really the only ride I got to record when we were at SeaWorld. So let's get into the water park. Now, for those that know me, you guys know I love water slides. This is Aquatica. This is the game me and Greens played chicken at. This is one of the best water parks I've actually ever been to. Definitely recommend it. We probably went here at least 6 or 7 times. Bought season passes to here. So it was pretty cool. One of the best water parks I've ever been to. This is the lazy river. I want to say it takes about 8 or 9 minutes to go through the whole lazy river. But of course, you guys probably want to see some slides and see me review the slides. So let's get that. First slide I'm going to show you guys is called a Macaraca. This is the slide that AG Greens did not want to go on in that game of chicken. I kind of wish I listened to him. There's nothing scary about this slide. It's nothing like that. But when you're on this slide, it is so rough. It was definitely the worst slide that they had. We went down every single slide that there is at this place, and this was definitely the worst. You're going to see in this video, these bumps that they got, they never used to have these. But now that they have these bumps here, it is so rough to go down, and it is so slow. It is not an enjoyable slide at all. This is not even really worth going on, and I can see why there was never really a line to go on this one. Easily the worst one that they have. I was told that the reason they added those bumps is because the slide used to go way too quick, but now all it is just rough. Definitely not an enjoyable one. This is not one I recommend you guys going on at all. This next one I went on, it's a duo slide. It's one way. This one here, it has 4 different slides set up side by side. Only 2 of them were running because we went in off season when they're not as busy. This one here is very quick, a very fast slide. We went on this one and the blue one that you guys seen in that game. This one is actually really, really fun. This is definitely one that's very good. It's actually right next to the other one that we went down, but this one is actually fun to go down. That one was actually Green's favorite slide in the whole water park. Now this here, this is the tube lazy river. This is the second lazy river that they have. This one is actually more cool than the other one. It's not as big, but there's 2 different water slides in the middle of it. And then there's different paths you can take. One path leads you to down by the dolphins, and you can look at the dolphins, or the other way is by the fish. Definitely a pretty cool lazy river that they had set up. Now these next 2, these are the 2 that I was not allowed my camera on, but if you're a thrill seeker and if you do like those kind of slides, these are ones that are really fun. This one here is called Breakaway Falls. It is 4 different slides where the floor drops from underneath you, but the trick about this one is that you're all standing inside the thing and you don't know which floor is going to fall. They only drop one of you at a time, so you don't actually know if it's going to be your turn or not. That's what makes this slide a little bit of a thrill-seeking slide, and this one was definitely very fun. Another one that's highly recommended. Then, of course, we got Tamad Eraser. This is another one that, of course, I wasn't allowed my camera on. This one actually goes very fast and is one of the fastest racer ones in the world. This is another one that's very fun. I do see younger people on this one as well, but this one goes actually extremely fast. But of course, back to the duo slides. They had a lot of duo slides here. This is called Riptide Race. This is found at the back of Aquatica. This one here was actually my favorite slide that they had. It is a very long slide, but it does go fast at times and then goes a little more calm for a little bit and then goes fast again. But this one here was probably my favorite slide that we went down. Definitely one that I would recommend going on. Then, of course, we got Ray Rush. The one downside to this slide is you need at least 3 people to go down. That's why in these videos you do see other people on it with us. You do have to ask other people in line if you have less than 3 people, if you can go down with them. And at one point that's coming up right here, it does actually feel like you're going to fall off the edge when you go down it backwards. It's definitely more thrill-seeking if you go down this slide backwards. But again, you just need at least 3 people to go down this. That is the one downside to it. But this one was definitely cool. It was actually probably one of the more popular slides when we were here. But Dolphins Plunge, and there was another one closed that unfortunately we did not get to try. That I am going back maybe this year, and we will check out those slides as well. But this one is definitely near the top. It's their top water slides. The last slide I'm going to show you guys is Hula Wave. Now there was another slide we went down that I cannot find the clip of that was in the middle of the Tube Lazy River. But this one here is more of a relaxing slide and was actually more of a chill slide than anything else. It's just something to go on if there's nothing else you want to go on kind of thing. But is a slide that's worth checking out as well. You need at least 2 people to go on this. I believe it's 2 to 6 people to go down this slide. But coming up, I did get to swim with fish. That was probably the most cool experience I've ever had in Florida. That was definitely very fun. Now this experience was absolutely amazing. It was a little nerve-wracking at first, but what they do is they put a 70-pound helmet on you to help you breathe, and you go deep sea with fish. It was absolutely amazing. But that's it for part 2 of my trip to Florida. Make sure you check out the videos on the screen. Make sure you drop me a like on those. But without further ado, guys, I'm out. Peace.